Good evening and welcome to Cleveland International. We are here at stand Alpha 12, the Frontier Airlines A321. Call sign today is going to be Frontier Flight 2280. We're expecting a runway 24 left departure via the CAVS 4-8 transition. Our squawk today is going to be 4134, and then we're expecting the Seinfeld 3 arrival, Leopard transition for the RNAV 26 left into Orlando. So let's go in here, let's get some things set up. So we do have an NOP sticker, so we'll have to take a look at that. Okay. Get this set up. Okay. Okay, let's go down here. Go to options or McDo menu. We need the ATSU, ATC menu, or whoops, return, AOC menu. We need to initialize flight, so let's request data. Okay, so Frontier Flight 2280, CLE to MCO. All right. Okay. So now let's go to AOC. We're good. We can send our fuel out. This is our fuel, expecting 19,600 pounds. And so they'll begin fueling. Nothing here. So departure ATIS. We'll request the MEDAR. And boarding. Request catering. Request that as well. Okay, let's come down to the init page. Okay, everything is good. Just have to do that one more time just to make sure. Okay, we'll go ahead and request the wind data because that takes a while to come in. Alright, excuse me. ACARS, this should be our MEDAR. And let's go ahead and turn on the overhead light. Turn it to bright. Okay. Weather. Okay, so we got that. Okay. Let's go to tech log. Okay, TS in accordance, non-performance, dispatch, IAW, clearance, okay. Okay, so we got to go to the MEL, and then logo light, LH side US expires 119. Logo light side US systems, MEL amended, clearance date. So all non-performance issues. So let's go to the MEL. Here, whoops. Excuse me. Documents. There it is. MEL items. Okay, so let's write these down because we're going to need them. 31, 30, 31, 30, 03 alpha, and it's a cut A, and 33, 40, 07 alpha, cat D, cat D, vision 1. Okay, so now let's go to documents. Okay, actually before we do that, okay. Okay, 33, 31. Okay. So 30. And this. We need 2. Okay. And it. Let me make sure I have this right. Two for left, caps for ape, insert. Arrival. RNAV. RNAV, 36 left. Seinfeld 3. And Leopard. Alright, here comes the fuel. So we're good. Wind loaded now. Okay, let's go back to the mill. $30, $31, $30A. $31.30, 3A. right here. So 3130.03 repair interval alpha. Okay, may be operated for 3 consecutive calendar days, whichever occurs first, provided the CVR is operative. Okay. Okay. Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. Hold on. I'm just looking here. I have to make sure I get all this right. Whoops. And 3347 alpha. Okay, so logo light, one or both may be inoperative. So, okay, so what we gotta do, we gotta come up here, we gotta test to see which one is in up. Sorry about that, it's been a minute since I had to mess with the tech log. Okay, let's go. Number 1. Okay, number 1 is operative. Okay, they seem to both be working, so we're good. Hold on. Okay. Appear to be on. Okay, the one side is out. So go back down. So we're good. Okay. So we can fly with that. We can fly with both of these, but we just gotta find out what they are. And then last thing, 3130 3133 Alpha. Flight data recorder. Okay, so the flight data recorder is out, but as long as we have the excuse me, the cockpit voice recorder, we are good to go, and the cockpit voice recorder is active, so we are good to go. Alright, now we got our tech log done. So now let's go to boarding. Request. Okay, we need to get our catering on board. And while waiting for that, we will come over here and set our squawk to on. TARA, and the squawk is 4134. Let's give this some up tilt. Okay, let's turn down the brightness on this, by the way. Right there. Okay, so now we have to go to Navigraph. Okay, import KCLE. Let's go to pinned. Cavs 4. Let's go to night mode. Initial climb out today is going to be 14,000 feet. Alright, here comes the catering. And let's go to map mode. Zoom this all the way in. And go to ACARS. Okay, so we need to get our AOC menu. Weather 2983. And 2983. So a lot of fun with the tech log. That's super cool. So I don't need to repair that yet. Okay. Alright. Let's go to the progress page. Okay. MC 036 left. Okay. Init page. So weight and balance. So 141.9 slash 23.1. Planned block fuel is 19.6. Okay. Last thing we need to do is our performance, and we're good on our way. 124.5. That's Cleveland. Alright, we just need them to finish up catering, and we'll get the passengers boarded up and get the heck out of here. IRS is aligned, by the way, so we can turn those on. So it's really cool. This plane adds ANOP stickers. So you gotta look at the tech log, and it's just really awesome. The most realistic simulation there is, in my opinion, of the A320. Now, the Phoenix has some amazing stuff, obviously, but this is really, really good. They're both excellent aircraft. Okay, request. Okay, we want boarding. Okay, boarding requested. Take out our table for our when we do our performance. Alright, they're just starting to load our luggage, so we should be on our way soon. So we'll let that happen and we'll be on our way.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board. Please place your large bags into the overhead locker, wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These include laptops, handbags, duty-free, and loose items of clothing. Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure a prompt departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers to board. Your seatbelt can now be fastened ready for departure. This is a no-smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
May I see your boarding pass? Hello.
Alright, almost finished up here. So, centered online, so we'll be departing on frequency 119.875.
Front of you. These include laptops, handbags, duty-free and loose items of clothing. Once you have safely stowed your cabin back, please take your seat. To help us ensure a prompt departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers to board.
Norman does such a fantastic job for me. I love it when he's on board.
Thank you for observing.
Okay, seatbelt signs can go on. Just a few more bags here. Okay, takeoff. So let's go ahead and start the APU. Waiting for that APU door to open, and it is. Okay. Turn those on. Okay, so flex, optimal, engine anti-ice off, air conditioning off, 2-4 left, calculate. Okay, 155, 155, 158. Okay, 2286. Good. Flaps 1. Wow, up 2. Jeez. Okay, so flaps 1 slash UP and flex is 58. Okay. Everything is good to go now. So let's close that up. APU's avail. External power is coming off. Gonna go connections. remove the chocks. GPU removed. And push back. Nose to the right. Push now.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Oh, we're good. No icing conditions. Beacon's coming on. Switch over to center.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Cleveland Center, good evening. Delta 204 Heavy climbing flight level 230 on the Beta 3 out of Toronto.
Delta 204 Cleveland Center, we're to contact about 40 miles west of the Niagara, tack and climb, and maintain flight level 400. Welcome.
Completed. Bypass
I'm maintaining
inserted.
flight level 400. Good to hear from you, Delta 204. Thank you.
Locking gear. Release parking brakes, please.
Okay. Parking brake is released.
Pushing push.
APU bleed's coming on.
Conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
And starting engine number 1.
Aircraft. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask for your attention while we take you through the safety procedures on this aircraft. A safety card is in your seat pocket showing the exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and brace position that you must adopt if you hear brace.
Okay, get started engine number 1.
There are
Starting
2
engine number 2.
emergency exits at the rear, 4 in the middle, and 2 at the front of the cabin. Floor light. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you.
Parking brake is set.
Towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth. Hold in place with the strap. Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take the life jacket from
Cockpit to
under your
ground.
seat.
We have a good
Put
engine
it over
start.
your head.
You can disconnect.
Pass the tapes around your
Unlocking
waist.
gear.
Click together and pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate it inside the aircraft.
Okay, so we're going
Inflate by pulling the
flaps
bottom.
1,
If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow
Up
into
two.
the tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. We also carry flotation aids for children. Your tray table must now be stowed, armrest down, window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened.
auto brakes to
We
maximum.
wish you a pleasant flight.
Okay, takeoff config check. Alright, takeoff config check, green below the line. And flight controls.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Okay,
Left is clear, right is clear.
okay, we're going rudder, full right, full left, and neutral. Aileron, full right, full left, and neutral. Elevator, full up,
Cleveland Center, Delta 1.
full down, and neutral. Flight control check is complete.
Delta 105, Cleveland Center House.
Okay, and everything is good. Let's turn off.
Delta 204, amend your climb for now. Climb and maintain flight level 320 for traffic.
320 for traffic, Delta 204.
Cleveland Center, this is Frontier Flight 2280 on the ground here at Cleveland with Oscar requesting taxi.
Frontier Flight 2280, Cleveland Center, hello, thank you for information. Papa's now current. Runway 24 left, taxi via Juliet, Juliet 6 Lima.
Alright, taxi to runway 24 left via Juliet, Juliet 6 in Lima, and I will grab Papa, Frontier Flight 2280. Okay, so...
And Delta 204 traffic at your about 11 o'clock eastbound, flight level 3, correction. Traffic about your 11 o'clock, 5 miles
okay.
eastbound, flight level 330, unverified, type unknown.
I got traffic in sight, Delta 204.
Mission Papa 2983. And we're going Papa Juliet 6 in Lima.
Delta 204, traffic no longer a factor, climb and maintain flight level 400.
I'm maintaining 400, Delta 204.
Ladies and gentlemen, as normal procedures in the hours of darkness to dim the cabin lights, you'll find a reading light in the panel above your head, should you wish.
Delta 1005, descend via the Hot Rod 2 arrival, the Detroit Metro altimeter 2984. Delta 1005, descend via the Hot Rod 2 arrival, the Detroit Metro altimeter 2984.
Descend via the Hot Rod 2 arrival, 2984 for Delta 1005.
And Southwest 1104, traffic at your about 3 o'clock, 5 miles eastbound. Flight level 330, unverified and type unknown.
Hello, it's Norman.
We got him inside.
Cabin secure for takeoff. Thank you.
Thank you, Norman.
Sorry, that was for Southwest 704. We have the traffic inside. Roger.
Cleveland Center. Challenge cargo 8.
Okay, pack 1, pack 2,
Challenge cargo 8583, Cleveland Center. Hello.
Hello.
Approaching 24 left.
and Cleveland Center, this is Frontier Flight 2280, holding short 24 left.
Frontier Flight 2280, the wind's 29011, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 24 left, Frontier Flight 2280. Okay.
Cleveland Center, UPS 2187 is at flight level 370. UPS 2187, Cleveland Center, hello, welcome.
Thank you.
Clear right and clear
American
left.
412, contact Chicago Center, 134.87, see ya.
3487, American 412. Have a good night.
On runway 24 left.
Okay. Chrono. Engine's 50%. Engine stabilized. Takeoff thrust set. Man flex 58 SRS runway heading auto thrust bleeder. Check. Speed alive. $100 knots. V1 and rotate. Okay, we have positive rate. Gear up. Okay. AP1 engaged. Thrust climb. Hacks on. Gonna reset. Cleveland Center, this is Frontier Flight 2280 climbing through 3000 for 14,000.
Frontier Flight 2280, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Climb and maintain flight level 360, Frontier Flight 2280. Okay. Flaps.
Frontier Flight 2280, apologies. Climb and maintain flight level 270. Indy will get you higher.
8 firm, climb and maintain flight level 270, Frontier Flight 2280.
Southwest 11-4, can I step away for about 4 or 5 minutes? Southwest 11-04, that's approved, report back. Thanks.
Cleveland Center, good evening. FedEx 7335 heavy on the ground at Cleveland. Mission Papa with Pratt for Grand Canyon.
FedEx 7335 Cleveland Center. You're cleared to the Indianapolis Airport via the Zappa 5 departure. Sinker transition that has filed. Climb via the SID. Expect flight level 220, 10 minutes after departure. That's going to be your final departure with me. Squawk 2115.
Okay, cleared to Indianapolis via the Zappa 5 departure. Sinker transition that is filed. Climb via SID. Flight level 220, 10 minutes after departure. Direction to Squawk 2115 for
FedEx 7335, rear back, correct, call for push.
correct push.
So, we have those MEL items. Let's go back and look at those real quick. And we'll decide what we want to do. So we have until 3:26 to fix the the flight data recorder, and we have we can ride with the logo light out for a while. We have until July to fix that. So we'll, after we do our return to our home base here back to Cleveland, we'll have them go ahead and fix that light, so it's taken care of. And we'll see. Okay, so the sprayers have been ordered. Go to plan mode. Okay, we're above 10,000.
Information Zulu is current. You can expect the ILS runway 21 left approach.
Roger, expecting the ILS 21 left. Let me just get 22 right for Delta 1005.
Delta 1005, sure, not a problem. You can expect the ILS
Seatbelt
Zulu
fastened while the
runway 22
seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes. In just a few moments, we'll commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to purchase from a selection of fresh food available today. All details can be found in your in-flight brochure. You can also purchase a selection of hot beverages together with drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept payments in pounds, euros, most major currencies, and debit or credit cards. The correct change would be greatly appreciated. And if we can be of any further assistance, then just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
Frontier Flight 2280, unfortunately, Toronto's closing up. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change approved. Good night.
Unicom, Frontier Flight 2280. Have a good one. J60 set and checked. It's our cruise, and we are going to go. above 18,000. That's standard. Alright, so we are set, getting up to our cruise, and we should be there in a couple hours. So anyways, I'll see you on the flip, and thanks for joining me. We'll be coming into Orlando shortly. See you.